Got this article sent to me from a good friend of mine that lives up in Seattle. He looked hard to find this article. So let's keep it moving in the parks. Parks are open this weekend, and we have some new guidelines to help us stay safe when using these public spaces. From now on, until whenever the stay-at-home order ends. Till whenever, that's good. First, we are all being asked to continue to stay home, except to go outside nearby for stress relief and exercise. People, the government says it's okay to go outside if you get stressed out or if you need exercise. Otherwise, stay in your house. And Governor Inslee and Mayor Durkin agree. If your outside is near or in a park, you must keep it moving to help prevent crowding. Oh, we've got a new government campaign. Keep it moving. Okay, new steps implemented in the parks. While individuals should continue to visit the parks in their neighborhood, Seattle Parks and Recreation has implemented the following steps ahead of the weekend at the largest parks. First point, Department of 60 social distancing ambassadors. So we have a new deployment of 60 social distancing ambassadors. It sounds like something we voted for at the middle school level, except I have a feeling no one actually got to vote for this. Parks ambassadors began last weekend, and they will be at all major parks to remind people to social distance and not gather. These ambassadors will take hourly data on usage, and parks will be closed if usage is too high. Folks, I'm not making this up. There's no words for this. There are no words for this. We've created a new bureaucracy. It's the park police, and it's a new park police. They're going to count people. They're going to probably make sure you've got your mask on and make sure you're not too close to anybody. How would you like to live in a city like this? Well, guess what? A lot of people would love to live in this city. It's Seattle. It's the formerly great city. Okay. Installation of hundreds of new signs reminding the public of the keep it moving expectation. That's all we need, folks, is more signs. We apparently don't have enough signs already to remind us that we're gonna die. Here, you want to see a real stupid thing? Look at this at the side of the road here. By the way, this is a pergola that nobody uses anyway, but they had to mask it off there. I mean, this is like, I feel like we're on some game show where at any minute somebody's gonna come out and say, "You're on candid camera. This was all a test." That's why you don't know anybody who's died, because it was all a test. Here's another one. They're really keeping your safety in mind, folks. But the problem is we don't have the keep it moving. What did they call their ambassador force? The deployment of 60 social distancing ambassadors. Okay, there's more, folks. All basketball courts, athletic fields, and tennis courts will be closed for use. I've said this before, tennis in this scamdemic, tennis is extremely dangerous. Can you imagine if you put a serve in, you volleyed a couple times and the opponent went to the net, and God forbid, he hit a little lob shot and you had to come to the net and you guys were almost 6 feet apart. Tennis has got to be stopped. This is dangerous. It's probably, other than flatulence, like I said in my other video, it's probably one of the most dangerous forms of spreading, and people don't have a clue. People, take this seriously. Keep it moving. I wonder if they're going to have cattle prods they can use to keep things moving too. Don't want to give them any ideas. Okay, let's move on here. More good ideas from the peoples of Seattle. The people of Seattle have real good ideas. New reporting for lack of social distancing. The public can report any lack of social distancing to the Seattle Parks and Recreation through social media. They can call this number 206-684-4075. Folks, I would get on that number right now if you saw anything. In fact, I would just dial all the numbers except for that last 5 and then wait for somebody to get too close, so it's almost like on speed dial. Then I'd go ahead and push that 5. Okay, we've got a whole nother page of guidelines. Wow. Okay, let's see what else we got. The following 4 parks will have significant changes to operate to keep people moving and distant. First, we have the Green Lake Park. Loop trail open to pedestrian use only. Walking, running loop will be one way only. Folks, you're not going to do your usual run by people. No. Cattle need to go the same direction. Also, we have an option here, option 3. I don't understand it. Parking lot remains closed. Seward Park. I don't know how to say it. Loop trail open to pedestrian use only. The parking lot remains closed. I wonder what that's about. See, a lot of these people that make these rules, they have cars, they have their own BMWs, but they have this secret mission to take all the roads and make them into a mountain bike trail. I mean, that would be like the coolest granola idea ever. And just have little Starbucks. It's funny, they hate businesses and corporations except Starbucks. Starbucks, which is like the McDonald's of coffee now, as most of you true coffee nerds know. But these people, they love Starbucks. Oh, you don't dare talk bad about Starbucks. Okay, Alki Beach, what a beautiful place. Parking lots at Seacrest and Don Armini remain closed. Fire pits and picnic shelters are closed. Folks, how are you going to keep safe if you fire up a fire pit and put some weenies on there? You really think that's going to be safe during these times? What are you going to do? Start cooking marshmallows? And how do you know? See, the problem with fires, folks, is people get within 6 feet of each other. And we can't have that. Just for the same reason, we can no longer have teachers reading books to kids in a circle. That will never happen again. Ever. Because that's dangerous. That puts children and teachers at risk. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's some more stuff. There's another park where fire pits are closed. We will continue to update you on this blog. Now my friend told me, they didn't mention this in the article, and you know how good a job news companies do, that this diplomatic program has guys on bikes who basically fasten some type of wooden dowel or broomstick. So a broomstick points to the left, points to the right, points forward, points back. So as the mountain bicycle friendly park cop rides around, he's keeping it moving. He's making sure that people are not within 6 feet of himself. So I've got to get a picture of this. It's really hard to find because I think they know how stupid it is. So they're real secretive about photographing how ridiculous their actions are. But I'm going to see if I can find something like that. Thank you.